accurate. Again, it's more methodical. You're going to play around the relocate, around your Wisp Tiny. It needs no explanation. We've seen drafts like this function for over a decade. The Boom lineup is quick. They're going to have tons of vision advantage. They got a lot of team fight, a lot of catch. You can set up kills super simply. You're going to see TPs all
super OP. You have like 600 damage with no items whatsoever. But yeah, let's focus on this draft. We have Kanka Marana, so the combo execution is always going to be there. They also picked heroes that got nerfed, Templar Assassin and Weaver. Weaver in the laning stage not as strong anymore, especially at early levels. Shukuchi got added 3 extra seconds, I believe, on level 1 Shukuchi. And also, finally, I think everyone can agree on this one, is that attacks to kill the Swarm is now 3 instead of 4 on level 1 and level 2.
Yeah, seriously. The Swarm was such an insanely broken ability, so I'm glad they nerfed it a bit, but obviously we're still seeing many of the same heroes. The last pick, Templar Assassin, does mean they're going to be shifting Yopaj over to that hero. They just as easily could have played that with Jackie. That's what they were playing in the regionals, as I believe Jackie played a couple of TA games in the finals, but here they're moving over because classic counterpick, right? Puck versus TA is always favorable for TA in the laning phase.
It is. They also, like, changed Puck. I don't know why Puck gets so much love / hate. Like the hero just constantly keeps getting changed. But I think the hero was in a good spot. Also, Mars, some of the stuff was nerfed, but his strength gain was buffed. I don't know why. Like I feel like Mars has been one of the top off-laners. A lot of stuff that left me with the question mark on my head when I was reading the patch notes. But yeah, this mid lane should be Templar Assassin, favored as you mentioned already. Yopaj, he's been pretty dominating in the Southeast Asia. One of the players that is just, you know, so good. Idle Yopaj, they call him.
Yeah, I think watching back I watched the replays through that finals, and I think he won all 4 of his lanes.
Yes.
Which was just bonkers. Yopaj is an absolute monster, so really looking forward to seeing him against the international competition. And one of the classically held, one of the greats of all time at mid is Sumail. So in a favorable matchup, it'll be interesting to see how Yopaj does against him. Do you feel like Sumail still holds that throne as like one of the best laners?
There are a lot of players out there, like a lot of young kids that came and you know, wanted to dethrone the current players that were so good. So yeah, I think Yopaj definitely the best without a doubt in Southeast Asia. But yeah, we have to see the international competition. 7-1, Puck is 3-2. I mean, it's no surprise. It's just a TA favorite matchup. But we'll see how this game develops. Focusing on the bottom lane, Scam on Weaver. We see Weaver, yeah, these are the extra seconds, like almost costing him with his life, almost playing with his life.
Yeah, way worse when it comes to the laning phase. I mean, before you were already so exposed in that first 1 to 3 levels in the Shukuchi whenever you're downtime, but now it's even worse. So
I think the change that you need to make in the laning stage is you can't go for 1-1-1 build. You need to put a second point in Shukuchi, because most of the time, especially if other heroes are level 3, both of them, then if you use Shukuchi and you get on top of them, you're most likely gonna be dying in that situation.
Yeah. Looking at this other lane, we've got the Marana Mars, which you already kind of talked about. The other changes to the Tiny, we do have the overlapping avalanche stun. So now there is no like little moments where you're not stunned by the avalanche, which a hero like Marana used to take advantage of, right? You would get hit by that stun, and you'd be able to leap once the first bit of the stun was done. But now it overlaps all the way through. So Tiny is actually a lot better against this hero.
Yeah, you can't. I'm not sure if it's like instant constantly, so like you can't even get the remnant out. We'll have to see.
I believe it is. I believe there's still like the first instance that it hits you, like at the very start of the avalanche, you still have a chance to be able to leap or pop BKB or something like that. But I think all the way through, you're now chain stun, and I don't think you can get it off. But we'll, as you said, we'll have to.
We'll have to see. But yeah, this hero then becomes like super powerful against the spirits, all of them, and you have like instant lockdown once you blink in. Tiny IO, it has always been a different beast, giving him spell amp, giving him attack speed, unlocks the Roche for them on top of them, a ton of tower damage. You don't care. Like, you can buy, you're definitely not gonna buy a shard on the 15-minute mark, but now that I'm thinking about it, it increases your farm. If you want to play the farm game, like, why not? Why not go for it?
Yeah. Unsurprising, Yopaj with the TA versus Puck matchup has a very nice lead. 25-3 compared to 16-5. So Samael not having a whole lot of fun, but it is still a Templar Assassin mid, which is a hero that naturally is just not going to be able to rotate nearly as well as a Puck, and more than likely will just be playing most of the time in the triangle, farming up jungle. So Samael will have an opportunity to exert some power over the game in some of the side lane ganks in time to come.
Yeah, it's a different concept of the hero where Puck hits level 6, he can easily rotate, while Templar Assassin, she wants to continue farming the jungle, mostly triangle. So far, I don't think there are any stacks in Boom's jungle.
Trying to go on ice here. Double bracers, hoping that's going to make him tanky enough, and it looks like it will. He's going to go Ring of Health after that, see if he goes Hood or Vanguard.
Double bracer on Mars as well. Yeah. We're back. The bracers are back. I was talking about, in one of the podcasts, about there was a Southeast Asian player that was playing Zeus, and things were not going well for him, and he bought, I believe, 5 bracers and Boots of Speed. it was at the start of Dota 2, I believe, maybe even Dota 1 days, but yes, some of the stuff, you know, still stays the same. X mark. Just a harassment damage.
Nice. 19-3, so he's doing all right CS-wise, but the Kunkka is getting total free farm. Jackie's pretty happy with that lane. Yapzor has come over to the mid lane here to try and help secure the first power rune of the game coming up in 10 seconds.
And also protecting the tower. Siege creep plus Templar Assassin level 6, very hard to deal with. Let's see where the rune spawns.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yopaj hoping it's top, and it is. An illusion rune.
And it's a good one. Yeah. Being able to dispel the silence. I don't think they're going to be playing aggressively on Templar Assassin anyway. It's more about defending the tower because they don't have the overtime damage, but being able to dispel the silence and also Fate Bolt could mean a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Might help them farm a little bit as well.
No first blood yet. 6 minutes.
Oh, maybe it's going to see happen on Yapzor. The spear does not latch. Tim's double leaping in order to try and keep the damage onto the Rubik, but ultimately the IO is there, and he's going to have to retreat. Maybe if the spear latched onto the trees, but for some reason, it's just a tad bit shy. Can't really blame FBZ for that too much.
Yeah, it looked like a good try, but from what I've seen, and I've seen a lot of Dota games, spear feels inconsistent sometimes.
Did you see that that clip of the...
It was a North American game, right? It was Quincy.
Yes.
Quinn who got like pulled throughout the trees with the spear. And,
yes, it was...
He said nice spear. Yeah, I was watching the game.
It was an absolutely insane spear. No way that should have ever gone through that tree area, but... I mean, boom. You seem pretty happy. I mean, CS-wise, they're farming real well. They've got a Templar Assassin, so it's not like they really need to speed things up too much.
How do you kill this guy? Kunkka level 7 with the boat and armlet, infinite toggles, like they need to be able to burst him, get on top of him. So I think Jackie is set for a really good game. Panel mentioned the Boots of Travel, something that has been Kunkka's second item for a while. I'm a big fan. It allows you to farm the whole map, keep up almost a level per minute. There was one game in Division 2 European West region where he was level 23, I believe it was Shad Kunkka, 23 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's pretty bonkers. There we go. First blood.
Finally. I was going to say, you were talking about how strong the Kunkka was, and I was like, I think that Skrff feels like he doesn't really have a whole lot to do. But finally, rotates on mid thanks to a good arrow. They bring down Yapzor for that coveted first blood. And Jackie's actually getting some pretty good damage on the Ice.
I believe you
so he's going to have to stampede away.
A good start for Boom, and also their triangle is mega stacked. Also stealing the stacks from Team Secret. Like, they have probably 2 best heroes in the game that can clear the stacks early on. No ancient stacks, but this is a juicy one.
Yeah. Coil only on to Skem here, and they will manage to get that kill. Arrow coming in. Sumail's going to jump over the orb just to make sure they won't get caught up in that one. Yopaj is like, okay, I took some of your stacks, go back farm hard camp, leave that mid lane open to the Mirana, who can get some solo experience. One of the, I think, underrated aspects of being able to have somebody who can jungle like this early, right? Giving the support to the lane to get levels.
It's also one of the supports that can't stop the push immediately, using arrow, 10-minute mark to kill the catapult, so that's pretty big.
But all in all, pretty quiet game. We've said Boom is pretty happy, but Team Secret, they still have this IO Tiny combination, which is still a beast and quite good against Templar Assassin in multiple ways. Extreme amount of tankiness, the armor that you get from Grow is Sumail, nice dodge of the arrow there. Still have the multiple instances of damage that Avalanche can put out to be able to break through refraction. Ooh, nice snag there from Skem. Managed to get that illusion rune away from Sumail. He's gonna give his life away for that, but I think a worthy exchange. Oh, maybe Shikuchi, but the orb does land. Yopaj is here though. Put a little pressure onto Ice. Now they're gonna go for Sumail. Managed to pull him back after, I think, the phase shift.
That's exactly what they need. They need X mark the spot, or they need to land like a good arrow or a spear to be able to kill Puck. Other than that, I think Puck is going to be having a really good time. FBZ, what a build. Double Bracer, Soul Ring, full Magic Wand, and the Fairy Fire. Like, he's super tanky. He's just not going to say unkillable, because I did not want to use Caster's Curse on day 1.
Well, somebody is certainly killable in this game, and that's Yapzor. Caught by the arena from behind from FBZ. And now, with the Moonlight Shadow and all these trees gone, this mid tower is looking pretty exposed, and Boom having a nice little powwow here around this mid lane. Trying to choose where they're going to be able to engage here. Looks like they may have to give up the mid tower to a deny. Puppey makes the call. Let's deny it. As I don't think they'll be able to stop the next push anyway.
Yeah, Templar Assassin comes in, 2-3 hits, the tower would die. Tiny, he's keeping up. I mean, he doesn't have that much farm. They also stole his stack, while Boom were also stacking for their players, but Echo Saber is online, plus a power treads on Tiny, so all he needs is like 1 kill. What Team Secret will need to be careful about is Roche taking potential. Like, once they get multiple points in Mel, they already have 3+ bugs. There is a ton of damage, and like Kanka even deals a lot of damage. Mars can tank the Roche, so one fight near the Roche in the next couple of minutes. If Boom wins it, they take the Roche after that.
Boom. We are going to get initiated on here, but there's plenty of backup. Jackie ready to go. He's got the axe on to Yapzor. 2-man coil coming through. Nisha's going to go for it. He gets on top of Jackie, looking to be able to save Yapzor. Yopaj does manage to jump in and finish off that Rubik. Puppey's going to go down next. And now Nisha, left without his IO, is slowed down to a crawl. And Boom, even though that was like a 3 versus 4, should be able to easily pick apart Team Secret. Another massive victory here for Boom as they continue to show why they were the best team in Southeast Asia, and I mean, for my money anyway, I feel like one of the top contenders for being able to win this tournament.
All right, and I mean, they looked really good. They looked very dominant in the DPC, but Rubik, this time around, stealing refraction, looking very tanky, but not as tanky once Templar Assassin gets on top of you, and this is why X mark the spot plus Boots of Travel is such a powerful combo. Coming back into the fight, going for BKB as his 2nd/3rd item, level 12, 13 minutes in, needs to step up, needs to have that level per minute. I'm just being sarcastic.
I hope the audience picked up on that, but if not, Jackie is obviously doing a great job. I have to say, like, I feel like Kunka's stats are like so insane. The fact that you could just kind of go casually go BKB so early. They do manage to get an arena out here and will manage to spear in the Tiny. The IO's here, but he won't be able to save Nisha in time. The damage is too much, and the relocate back may be needed to be able to save Sumail. He actually does manage to get the kill on the Mars, and they broke the tether there onto Yopaj as well. Yapzor has the bug on. Yopaj with the big meld strike is going to be able to finish him off. They look for Sumail next, but he manages to slip away thanks to the coil. The slippery puck is a hard one to lock down. The rest of the team, though, not so much. Team Secret continued to be victims of this Boom assault.
Yeah, Boom, very aggressive, invades enemy triangle. There's also double damage that's going to be picked up by Templar Assassin. She puts it in a bottle. Like, the next fight they take should be on the top part of the map and try to take the Roche with it.
Yeah. What I really like about the way Boom plays is just the fact that they're always willing to bring their cores to many of these team fights, right? Like Yopaj is playing a mid-TA, which is a little bit more farm-heavy, but we're constantly seeing him in engagements, the Jackies all around the map constantly. And Team Secret, they just look slow.
Yeah, especially because they have a Centaur on the off lane that did not have a good time. Like, both of the off laners are struggling. The Centaur's doing even better than Mars, but Mars has been active, providing that +1. Centaur has a global presence to try to bail them out or try to close the gap with it, as we can see. X marked the spot, not going to help against that, and Yopaj with the double damage.
Nice combination as well with the X arrow that Jackie and Tim's managed to pull off a big kill, and perhaps we'll see what they do. If they go for the tower, if they want to try and invade into the triangle. They've smoked up the Yopaj right now, so it seems like they want to be able to keep up some of these hero kills rather than the objective.
Like, they don't want to go for the tower. They're trying to grab a kill, and Yopaj with the tumbler story. Yeah, Ice, he's dead.
Oh, we got him in the trees with the arrow, and this minus armor combination is deadly. Boom. They start making their way over. I feel like Roshan is certainly on the option list for Boom right now.
He is close to Deso. I'm not sure if he actually finished it. I see a courier flying. It might be his full Deso.
It's damn fast. Oh, FBZ! How did he know? Now the arrow's going to come searching. They're going to be able to spot Nisha, and they're going to try once again to relocate him out in time, but the IO's almost dead already. Hiding in the trees, is going to be able to stay alive a little bit longer, and Skem actually just runs in and immediately dies to the Tiny. Nisha stays alive, and they get 2 kills, relocate out. But now the Spear, FBZ misses that on Sumail. They turn around, start laying some damage into the Mars, but since the IO Tiny have already relocated away, I don't feel like there's too much hope for Team Secret to continue to win this. Sadly, Ice is going to show up a bit too late to the party, trying to get the stun on Yopaj, but he keeps on dancing away.
He's trying. He was trying really hard. Like, it was a decent fight from Team Secret, like the relocate, but the FBZ with the spear keeping Tiny in. They managed to make Tiny survive this fight, but they're still lost the tower, and now this opens up even more space for Boom. Now inside a bit. This is going to be a huge timing. Deso plus a BKB on Kanka. They will try to go and take out the tier 1 tower on bottom, and there's also 2 tier 2 towers that they can still, 3 they can still take.
Yeah, and the way this new Desolator snowballs as well, that just makes this whole situation even more dangerous for Team Secret. The fact that they're getting a 17-minute Roshan. So, and they're already up by 6K. They're certainly going to start closing the map even more. Team Secret, I feel like, are going to have a hard time being able to do that classic IO Tiny split push farm. FBZ tries to catch Puppy, misses out on the spear. For the rest of the team is here. Yopaj doesn't need no spear. Just 2 shots is going to be good enough there. Stampede, Nisha sidesteps the arrow and does manage to get away.
They still lost IO, and now they're going to lose the tower. Without Stampede, I don't think Team Secret takes this fight, especially into Aegis. Also, Tim's providing some deep vision with this ward.
Also,
that's going to get scouted. Like, he was sitting on a ward, but yeah. What about Ice?
Does he have the Blink Dagger yet?
I feel like so. He's close. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay. I think he had it queued up in the last team fight, but was just a few hundred gold short, and then he died, so... Maybe they'll be able to fight soon. Puppy, oh god, how many shots are gonna take? The spear takes away, but Yopaj is able to get that 3rd hit in time.
Man, Boom is so aggressive. Like, they're not stopping.
Yeah.
Look at his bottom lane. They completely ditched it, even though they're still a tier 1 tower. They can always go with Kunkka. X marks the spot.
Beautiful. Once again, Torrent X, arrow, spear. No chances for Nisha to hit a single button.
And this is why I like Boosted Travel and Kunkka, because if he does not want to participate in some of these fights, like be the initiator, he can always like be somewhere else. And you talked about the Deso charges. There's already 4 extra damage. The damage, as we mentioned in the previous game, got reduced, so it's not 55 anymore. Now it's 50, but he's going to be able to get definitely more than that. Get the value out of Deso.
Yeah. He's about to get that 3rd kill, which means it's only buffs from here. Tim's, yeah, Psor is pulled back into his doom. And sadly, this Rubik IO just look like they have no place in this game.
Yeah. And they also found Big Boy Philly, so either Mirana or Weaver can pick it up, get extra gold. I'm waiting for Philosopher's Stone plus the, what's his name, Kabold? That has the gold aura.
Yeah.
Keep that on yourself. You get Philly, you buy Helm of the Dominator, and then find that creep.
Did you see there was a bug where it applied to creep heroes as well?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Visage would get the Prospector aura on his familiars, so he would get it 3 times. So he would get an extra, what was it?
Nothing wrong
60
there.
GPM instead of 20.
Yeah, if you want that, just bring back the GPM talents.
Yeah. Remember Death Timer talents?
Oh,
that was
best ones. Plus the Bloodstone, that was a thing when it reduced the amount of time you were dead. Lina, I remember, Lion, and Lone Druid.
Yeah.
You kill him, they come back instantly. You kill him again, they buy back and come back with the Boots of Travel. So you have to kill him 3 times.
Okay, Arrow actually stopping the Centaur here and gets off the BKB, so Jackie is now untouchable. And Ice, well, very touchable. He, in fact, is dead. And Team Secret, I mean, they know Jackie's low and he doesn't have BKB. But, okay, they're going to decide, okay, we got to take a team fight somewhere. We see a little bit of weakness. Samael pokes at them, doesn't see an opportunity for the rest of the team to be able to engage. FBZ, though, he jumps in. Hey, Nisha now stuck inside the arena. A spear goes out, nailing Samael. FBZ on point with that one. Nisha does manage to get out of the arena thanks to the IO, but Gapsor doesn't have that same kind of option. Once again, just a sitting duck that Yopaj is going to cook up for dinner.
I like to stay optimistic, but I would not be surprised if Team Secret calls the game after they lose like 3 heroes, considering how far ahead the Boom is. And I think Team Secret has a very good read on it.
Yeah, I think, so we're both in agreement. Boom look really good. Not terribly surprising. They placed first in the regionals, they played first in the region. But, this is where we watch Ice die here. I don't think really Nisha could do a whole lot. Yeah, he starts backing up. Do you feel like it's just Boom looking really good, or do you feel like Team Secret doesn't look so hot? Because after all, they did not manage to even get into the playoffs.
I can sense a pattern here. Seeing Centaur being picked 2 times and losing.
Yeah.
It's going to be Aegis.
It is going to be Aegis, and Nisha, though, is going to be pulled back into the arrow, into the boat. Once again, he throws out an avalanche trying to defend himself, but there is no defending yourself from Yopaj. Man's beast. 18 extra damage, 2 lanes of barracks about to fall, 40 seconds left for the Tiny. All those numbers kind of adding up to a GG call, I feel like, from Team Secret pretty soon.
They will try one more time now without Aegis, no BKB on Templar Assassin. Without Tiny, their damage is not there.
Yeah.
But they still might try to engage once Tiny's...
Ice leads out, doesn't really hit anything there. Yopaj is too quick for him. Skin even daring just to Shikuchi through him just for an extra bit of damage. Right,
okay, Boom. I think this is a good decision from Boom. Like, leave that range barracks. You don't have BKB on Templar Assassin, no Aegis, so just bail and try to reset.
Yeah, and if they want to, they can just...
Wait for second Roche.
Wait for second Roche, a classic.
They could, but I don't think they're going to do that. Like, they started this day really good, and I feel like they want to make a statement.
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to 5-man smoke up, just as you say. They're going to keep up that aggression. FBC, Yules into Spear, into Arrow. These combos from Boom just do not stop. Ice, ice, ice. It's a futile attempt to be able to do any damage to Boom whatsoever. They're going to be able to catch Puppey as well, thanks to the Yules Scepter. Ghost Scepter delays the inevitable death of Puppey. 3 down on the side of Team Secret. Yapzor only gets away because he stole Shikuchi. And now Boom will take that tier 2 out. That'll open up the opportunity for Megas. Actually does cut the creep wave, so Nisha, there's no creeps left, so if they want to go anywhere,
They go through the mid lane.
Boom goes through mid. You want to finish up the range barracks? Are they going to go for tier 4? Is they bold enough for that? It looks like Yopaj is already starting on it.
It's one of those situations where you try to force them to fight. We don't care about your creep skipping. We're going to take the second range barracks. And yeah, this Tiny needs to be careful. I also saw a glimpse of a gem. Someone picked it up. Tiny giving his best, trying to cut this creep wave as well without dying.
Shows his face, kills creep wave, tries to hide. Oh no! It's been X'd. Io's gonna come in, try and help him out. They're gonna play together here, just TP away. Torrent does not land in time. Jackie finds neither of those kills. Oh no! Yapzor 2-shot. And Sumail, if he's not careful, he's gonna be caught by FBC. FBC is actually gonna get gone on by Nisha. Do a healthy amount of damage and manage to finish him off before his spear gets thrown down. Still though, stuck inside the arena, they can help out Ice 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 as he is trying mano-mano against Yopaj, but it becomes 1 man and 1 dead man after that.
He tried a mano chicken there, but yeah, didn't work out. Tim's killing the catapult. They have also 2 Yule Scepters, I believe. Yeah, Mars has 1, so it's a great setup for Torrent, Spear, Arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, Boom.
25 already on Deso.
All right, tier 2's down. I mean, Roshan could be up right now, so it would say a lot about Boom's confidence, eagerness to end this game, whatever it is. It would say a lot for them to go high ground without waiting for that next Roshan. But they immediately sweep across the map here. FBC is going to TP up to that top offlane tower, and he's going to try and help them sandwich anybody who's up here. Boom just have such a good read. Knowing Team Secret are just going to play away from them as much as possible. They're going to find Puppey. Would love to find Nisha, but he's already hidden weight in the trees. TP's to the other side of the map.
If they want to play this slow, no need to rush things. Go for that second Roche, get the shard on Templar Assassin, and get the Aegis as well.
Yeah, that shard would make, oh, he's already got it. I was going to say, that makes Puck's life total hell. Oh, run, little piggy, run! Nice! Stampeding away. The horse is off to the races and will get back to safety. Nisha, though, Nisha is going to have to use his BKB in order to get out of this. But Boom, still hunting for more heroes. The creep wave is there, pushing up the high ground. If they want to try that, they can always go Roshan, as it's now up. Team Secret just scrounging for the scraps around the map.
Trying to get whatever they can.
Yeah.
Using relocate preemptively, very defensively to get Tiny out of the trouble. And seems like Boom will wait for Roche. Like they know that there's no reason to just push in the next minute. They're not going to get anything out of it, so just play it safe.
Yep, TA just put a trap in there, so when it's up in 30 seconds, they'll immediately know. And, I mean, to be honest, they just don't see what items Team Secret could get to stop this Templar Assassin. Separating the Io and the Tiny with the spear. The X pulls them back together a little bit. Io has to be careful of these side blades, and the Mirana potentially coming in. The Starstorm, not quite enough. Nisha, no help from anybody, is just going to be surrounded.
Yeah, one item that we didn't mention is the casual Spirit Vessel on Mirana that most of the time she buys. So whenever you're playing against any region, even if you don't, it's still a great pickup against these tanky heroes like a Centaur. Tiny is great, and also, of course, reducing the healing coming out from Io. Yeah, this game looks like it's been over for the last 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And boom, they're like, okay, you don't have Nisha for 20 seconds. We can go high ground without it. They know Roshan's up, but might as well take advantage of Nisha's downtime. And they force out the glyph. Punka, though, doesn't have BKP. Fortunately, the X pulls him out of that intrusion into the enemy jungle. All right, let's go for that Roshan, gentlemen. Finish it up.
There's so much minus armor. Weaver has Solar Crest, Bugs, Deso, Meld. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did.
No, I think you got it all. Now, extra credit, Lacoste. How much do you think that all adds up to? Oh, Yopash sitting, lying in wait, waiting for Team Secret. They knew they were going to try and contest Roshan, and they set a trap for him. Nisha has nowhere to go to. He just kind of blindly runs into the back line, but gets decimated by that Templar Assassin. GG is immediately called by Team Secret. That was their last Hail Mary to interrupt the Roshan, but they weren't even doing it. Boom. Just reading Team Secret so well in this game. I mean, I think it's easier to read the game when you're pretty far ahead, but still, very impressive showing by Boom and how they just closed out that game and gave Secret no avenues back.
This was not a game. Team Secret pretty much did not play Dota, considering how well Boom was playing. I'm actually amazed at how well they did.
Yeah, Boom. Showing they were the top team in Southeast Asia for a reason, and a top contender for this tournament for sure as they take down Secret. Nice and easy. Let's head over to the panel and see what they thought about that decimation.